Been a few days since that night. When Craven got up the morning after, he had a humongous hangover. Yeah, I could imagine. He was stuck at home with me because, well, there was no way I was letting him out when he seemed so sick. Reminded him not to drink so much, unless it's water. Then you can drink as much of it as you can. It wasn't healthy for him. Didn't really seem to care though. Twyla has been texting me too. I haven't really seen her in person since seeing her at the club, but she texts me often. Sometimes we'll agree to meet up somewhere, but sometimes something always seems to get in the way, so we haven't been able to yet. Feel bad though. Texts me updates a lot of things she's wondering about. Weapons, methods, potential victims. But often times don't know what to say in return, or ever really have anything to show her. Been wondering if I should start investigating on my own, as to not let her down. But she seems so confident in what she's doing. Wouldn't even know where to start. And don't even know how I would start anyways. So, for now, I've been staying at home. It's been raining a lot too, so it's not the most apt time to be outside anyways. Even though I haven't left the house in a while, I've been able to stay entertained. Ooh, cozy fire. Always a nice thing to have when it's raining outside. I started reading the book that Craven had won me in that crane machine. I saw the title, How to Talk to Ghosts. I figured it was, well, figurative. I thought it'd be some spooky story with a clever title, but to my surprise, it was written as more of an instructional guide. We're not gonna be accidentally summoning ghosts, are we? I hope not. Who needs a real person to murder when we can just, summon a ghost to do it? It's a very interesting read. I'm curious as how they got all this information anyway. As previously mentioned, ghosts exist on a different plane of existence. That much is obvious. And yet they communicate with us, despite their beings existing on a separate layer from ours. You see, time and time again, their attempts to reach us. Perhaps it was because they are angry. Perhaps it is because they are lonely. Does each ghost exist on their own? Or do spirits share a realm with one another, expanding and everlasting? Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Or is there only purgatory, stretching for miles beyond what we can comprehend? There are questions I cannot yet answer, for if I could, I wouldn't be here writing this right now, would I? But there is a question I have been able to answer. Since ghosts can make contact with us, I often wondered, could we make contact with them? Sure, you've heard of psychics and mediums and whatnot, but that is only half of what I'm talking about. Being born with innate ability is a factor, of course, but I wanted to delve deeper than that. Despite what they may exist, they can clearly affect things in our realm. They can reach us, and like a one-way glass, they can see us. But what if we could see them? It's not enough to hear them. Wanted to see them, to travel where they would. They were. I believe that when you die, perhaps your soul can become unrestricted. But if we could accomplish the opposite, what if a living being had the ability to unrestrict itself before death? Perhaps this sounds like... Not the time to receive a text message. I'm kind of in the middle of reading some very important stuff. My phone is ringing. Hello? Why are you calling me, Craven? Aren't you supposed to be home? Where are you? What do you mean? I am at home. What? Oh, that's lame. I thought you'd be at the cemetery by now. That's kind of your thing, right? Well, I mean, it's raining. No. Just a little cloudy. Besides, I was gonna be heading there, so I thought I'd meet up with you or something. And we could, like, get lunch or dinner or whatever later. I don't know. That sound good to you? Oh, well, I can leave now if you'd like. Yeah, come on. I should be there by the time you get here. So don't keep me waiting long. Well, it looks like I won't be stuck at home all day after all. Put down my book and made sure the fire was completely out before going to meet with Craven. I felt so surprised, but it was nice to see that he wanted to spend more time with me. Hoped that this would continue. When my parents come back, maybe everything will start to feel a bit more normal again. Yeah, who are we kidding? After the bus arriving in town again, it was very cloudy, but the air didn't feel moist at all. Maybe the rainy weather would finally take a break. Made my way over to the cemetery once again. Hope that I didn't keep Craven waiting too long. But I was a bit surprised when I arrived. Oh great, they're here too. Mars? Oh, yeah, I'm here. Crow's other friends were here too. Why are we waiting for her again? We know how to get where we want. Hey, chill out. Mom loves this place. Even if we're gonna be here anyways, we might as well invite her too. Well, we're all here. Let's go. We'll start through the cemetery gates. Theodore and Zaparo kind of walked ahead, but I pulled Craven to the side. Had him walk a bit behind with me. Huh? Something wrong? I'm sorry, Craven, but when you invited me to hang out, I thought it was just going to be the two of us. Oh, I see. This is still cool, right? I mean, you like them, don't you? Seriously? I don't know. Oh, come on, Mars, they're not that bad. Do they even like me that much? Yeah, sure they do. Just about the Scary Mary comments. I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I thought so. But hey, they're not like that. Just met him in the wrong environment. That's all. It'll be fine. All right. We started to walk closer to the other two again. I knew the cemetery like the back of my own hand, but wasn't sure exactly where we were going. Or rather, didn't know where they were going. So, do you guys come here often? I spent a lot of time here and all. But I can't say I remember seeing you guys here before. Nah, not really. It's not quite our vibe, but it's good for a few things every now and again. Oh. Are we here to visit someone then? Ha. As if. Gonna catch me looking over someone other watered pansy. Even when I'm dead. Oh. Then why are we here? Ah, there it is. Watched as Theodore approached one of the old trees near a usually forgotten corner of the cemetery. There's not a lot of graves up here. At least, not yet. This tree doesn't provide much shade compared to the others. Watched as Theodore stuck his hand into a hole in the tree. I was thinking the squirrels and birds lived in there, so I never went out of my way to bother them. This is a little artsy. But when I saw what Theodore pulled out, I... very upset to say the least. What is that? What's in there? What? This? It's just the good stuff. Oh, well. Glad stuff, if we want to get technical. Just need someone to hide it that wasn't at home for a while. You know how the cops and dumbass landlords can be. And so you just... you hid it in there? How dare you? What's the problem? Not like anyone ever comes here anyway. Yeah, besides me. I do. I just hide this junk in here. Especially junk like that. What do you think this place is? Isn't some park or stretch of the woods. This is a cemetery. Sure, let's do this one. Sons, daughters, mums, dads, grandparents, they're all here. And you'll be here one day too, right? You'll join them and you're so pissed if someone did the same thing to you. It's someone's final resting place. How dare you try and taint it? Disrespect it. Treat it this way. Yo, Mars. If you want to chill the fuck out a little bit, isn't that big of a deal? How can you say that? How would you feel if someone came into your home and just started wrecking everything? But you didn't even think to learn a single name in here. I can't believe you even think something like this was okay. We'd stand for it. Oh, hey. Pulls off. No. You deserve to even have this. Isn't this place as your hiding ground? We're going to leave with it anyways. Not soon enough. Shouldn't have been here to begin with. Shouldn't even have this kind of stuff in the first place. Good for nothing anyways. Hey, let go. Let go already. Don't know what happened. I think I might have just pulled too hard. I was suddenly thrust backwards. Next thing I knew, everything went dark. Then, in that darkness, I heard giggling. Yeah, I don't like where this is going. My eyes began to adjust to the light, and I found myself somewhere quite strange. Hi? Who are you? Huh? What? Hiya. Hello? I guess, where am I? You're on my boat. Yeah, I can see that. I got dibs on being captain, by the way. Guess you're going on this adventure with me. Huh? Where are we going? I don't know. That's what makes it an adventure. Oh. It sounds fun, but I was just with my friends, wasn't I? I was so confused. Where was I? And who's this girl? And are my eyes okay? Yeah, but we're friends too, right? Are we? I'm sorry. I can't say I remember you. Yeah, you do. Come on. Just because I'm a kid doesn't mean I'm stupid. You're always here. I am? Am I? Yeah. Come by to give me flowers like all the time. Huh? Oh great, we've seen ghosts, and we've seen a dead child. Oh, thanks by the way. I think it's kind of overdue. Thanks? For the flowers, dummy. Mama always told me to say please and thank you, especially when someone does something nice for you. And I think he'd want me to say thanks too. No. Actually, the girl is kind of sweet. So, maybe... Wait, could I please have a teddy bear next time? Aw, that's kind of a cute request. Huh? The flowers are pretty and all, but I really want a new teddy bear. I think you'd choose a really great one, especially with your taste in flowers and stuff. So, pretty please, with a cherry on top and everything? Wait, I'm sorry. Please slow down. Still a little confused. How did I get here? Who are you? Oh, I can answer that one. I'm Sunny. Some people here started calling me Sunshine, though. Here were the... Wait. Sunny? Sunny day? Yeah. But Sunny is... Oh, right. I'm Mary, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Right, wasn't this, the grandkid we met her, grandmother? So... a teddy bear. Yep, kid has got a priority straight. Oh, yes, I can bring you one. Add it to my shopping list so I can bring it next time I come around. But in order to do that, I'll have to find my friends again. Maybe we'll find them on our adventure. Yeah, maybe, but... Am I dreaming? Must be, right? But this It doesn't feel like a dream. And Sonny? What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just trying to make sense of it all. Okay, but take it easy. You'll give yourself a headache if you think too hard. Yeah, I suppose I might. Do you hear that? Hear what? Hey. Mary? Huh? Oh, thank fuck. Mary, are you okay? Yeah, Ow. No. Head. What happened? Look back on one of the headstones. Let me guess. Sonny's a bit convenient. Then you're out cold. Get the shit out of me. I'm gonna bring you to a hospital or something if you didn't wake up soon. Oh. What about your friends? They left. Don't worry about it. Oh. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. I said don't worry about it. We won't hang out anymore. Okay? So just drop it. Promised you lunch, didn't I? Let's go. Craven helped me stand up, and once it was confirmed that I could stand without a problem, began to make his way to the exit. But I had to check something first. Looked over to the headstone that I'd supposedly knocked myself out on. Name engraved on it. Sunny day. Was what I just experienced really a dream? But of all the dreams I could have had, thought back on to that book I read, How to Talk to Ghosts. Maybe, just maybe, I had to try and see it again for myself. But maybe it really was. Mary, come on. I'm coming. I hurriedly made my way to Craven's side, and we quietly went to lunch that day. Neither of us really said much. I felt bad. Knew Craven and I didn't grow up completely the same, but had no idea the kind of friends he made with people like this either. Did he always hang around people who acted like this? I don't know how to feel. Craven I saw around these people isn't the Craven I'm used to. Who's the Craven I know? Is he just a ghost too? No, I shouldn't think like that. I just didn't know what to think about it all. Kinda went home together after that. Don't know why. It was just like neither one of us wanted to just go on with our day afterwards. So even though we weren't talking, we both went home together. Stayed in separate rooms the rest of the day. Just did our own thing. Neither one of us felt like talking about it. Dinner was quiet. I think the only one thing I heard him say that night was, or that evening was, good night, as I retired to my room. If only I was really going to bed then. Hello again. You're still here, right? Of course I am. Is everything okay? Yes. On my side, at least. Have you been watching me? Is everything okay with you? No, not really. why was that? Things were just stressful, that's all. Didn't really want to talk about it with you. Then why would we bother bringing it up then? Just wanted to be honest in my answer. I understand. I'm sure you were carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. Please, take things easy on yourself. I'm positive that the last thing you need is more stress right now. Funny you say that, considering you are one of the things that worries me the most. I see. I shouldn't worry you more than I have to, then. Good night, Mary. Well, that was an interesting conversation. Day or two passed since then. Not much had happened, but I've been able to stop thinking about my encounter with Sunny. Are we gonna get to buy her a teddy bear? It was just so bizarre to me. Out of anything I could have dreamt up. Unless, of course, had I really spoken to a ghost that day? That could have been possible, and yet I thought back to the book I read. But I don't understand. Hadn't done anything special. Besides, accidentally knock myself out. Didn't recite any chant or practice any written method. Why would I suddenly be able to speak to a ghost? Maybe it was a weird coincidental dream after all. I had to be sure. So I had to head back down to the cemetery during the morning. Even though I knew a general area of where everyone was, didn't really have an idea of who I was looking for. I think you might be interesting. Decided I sat myself down by the grave, then shifted myself into a laying position over top of it. This felt weird, but I had to know. Shut my eyes and tried to think of nothing more than sleep, hoping that I could somehow fall asleep soon. And I'm not sure exactly when, but I did. For I woke up to the sound of a graceful violin. It happened again. Just like with Sunny, I woke up somewhere new. Who knew I had these powers all along? All I had to do was sleep on top of a grave. This is a theatre, isn't it? It's soaked in shades of green. I never been in a place like this before. Felt like a dream, and yet not quite. It wasn't quite a dream, right? What is this place? I mean, you said yourself it's a theatre. Why can I take a whiff and then I can feel, listen, approach the stage, or look around? Let's look around, I guess. I was in an old theatre. Seats surrounding me seemed dusty. Looked as if they hadn't been set in for quite some time. There was no one here except for me. A violinist on the stage. Don't know if they noticed me here or not. Regardless, they continued to play. Let's take a whiff. Take a deep inhale, trying to smell what I could. I think it smelled faintly of lilies, but I couldn't see any flowers here at all, which in my opinion is a little sad. Such a lovely musician should at least receive a bouquet. Okay, let's feel something. Reach down and touch the chairs. Though I could see that they had fabric covering, it felt like anything but. Dust did not come off on my hands. The chairs themselves felt like dollhouse furniture. Plastic-like. Fake. Okay, that's a little weird, but I mean, we're in the dead realm, so... Okay, let's listen. Sound of an elegant violin reverberated throughout the theatre. Violins atop the stage continued to play, despite the fact that I was the only one here. It was beautiful to listen to. It felt as if I could sit on one of these chairs and listen for hours. But unfortunately, we don't really have hours. But I know I did not have that kind of time. Exactly what I'm trying to say. Still, what a shame to cut off such a performance so early. Yeah, well, time to approach the stage. Walked up to the stage, the musician's image becoming clearer to me as I did. Noticed me approaching, shifting their gaze on to me. Slowly stopped playing their violin. Placed it off to the side, expecting me to join them on the stage. So, I did. Climbed up the short stairs that led up onto the stage. Echoes creaking loudly in the huge room. The musician then gestured to an extra stool, hiding just behind the curtain. I grabbed it and placed it beside theirs. Lydian Walton? The one and only. It really is you. Well, I don't see who else it would be. Are you a ghost? I don't know. Are you? Me? Why would I be a ghost? You're here speaking to me, aren't you? What brings you here, my dear? Well, sleep, I guess. Sleep? That's a tad silly, don't you think? Silly? You're playing violin to an empty theatre. Oh, it's not empty. You're here, after all. I mean, she does have a point. Well, I suppose you have a point. Wait, I'm getting off topic. I want to talk about... how is this possible? Am I really speaking to a dead person right now? How should I know? I'm not the dead person expert here. Well, neither am I. Are you sure? You're the one who's always visiting us, after all. I say you're more like us than them, if anything. Me? Visiting? But I've never been here before. Well, maybe once before, but that's it. Nonsense. You're always here. You even say you're here more often than you aren't. I don't understand. Oh, I'm sure you don't, little flower girl. I suppose all those pills that find their way upon my stage just happen to fall from the sky. I don't follow. Silly, silly, silly. You're always bringing flowers. Do you think we don't receive them? Wait, sorry? They tell me when I bring flowers, they wind up here? Seems so. Then I must... really am talking to a dead person right now. Not very quick idea. No, she is not. That's alright. Sorry, it's very exciting to be actually talking to you. Yes, I used to get that a lot. Although normally in a different context. Wow, this is so... Wait, I'm a bit confused though. Lydian, you... Yes. Well, it's just that. According to your tombstone and all. Yes. What about it? Well, if it's correct... You shouldn't be this young. You're old. Both of these are kind of bad options. You're old. Sorry, that came a bit more brash than I meant it to. But you died when you were in your 70s. It's true. Then, well, I guess I'm having trouble understanding. Because you seem so, look very good for your age. Very funny. But no, it's true that I died in my 70s. I just liked my looks better when I was younger. Can you blame me? I believe this was my prime. Wait, so you tell me you can... God damn it, Croven, of course you gotta come and interrupt me. Mary? And once again, I was ripped out of this strange world by a very familiar voice. Miles, what are you doing? You okay? Don't worry, I haven't hit my head again. Croven moved out of the way as I stood up on my own 2 feet, brushing the dirt off myself. Hello. Hi. No offense, but... Fuck, what were you doing? Your bed's at home, you know. You don't have to sleep on the ground. You're not going narcoleptic on me, are you? Don't worry, I didn't hit my head that hard. No, it's nothing like that. I did on purpose, actually. Why? Well, it's like, I don't know how else to say it, but I think, yeah, I think I can talk to ghosts. Don't laugh. I'm being serious. Yeah, no, I believe you. So did Jasper the Friendly Ghost invite you over for tea or... Croven? I really am being serious. I swear, I'm not lying. If I can prove it to you... Hey, come on, you gotta get like that. If you're serious, then I believe you. But, sleeping outside is kinda... a little fucking dangerous, yeah. So maybe, like, don't do that. Especially all by yourself. Ah, right. He does kind of have a point. Well... Yo, Croven. Oh great, these fuckheads are back. Croven and I turn our heads to look towards the cemetery gates. Theodore and Sparrow were on the other side. Theodore was waving over to us, hand high in the air. Sparrow had her hands gripped tightly around the bars of the gate. She was bouncing up and down as if trying to get Croven's attention, as if we couldn't already see them. Croven turned around and walked over to the gate to talk to them, but they still didn't step inside. I guess I left a lasting impression on them. I followed behind, at a distance. Well, look who finally decided to show up. Us? What about yourself? Well, I'm always where I'm supposed to be. What you doing in there anyways? Or do we weren't allowed in here anymore? Yeah. But I saw Mars asleep in here and had to wake her up. Asleep? She a fucking narcoleptic or something. Great minds do think alike, I guess. Nah. At least pretty sure she's not. She just thinks she can talk to ghosts, that's all. You really gotta tell them that. You're kidding. Hey, don't laugh so loud. Can she show us then? I wanna see. I don't know. Let's see. Yo, Mars. Craven called out to me. Can you show the boys what you can do? Huh? Tell us you can talk to ghosts. You were gonna go to a haunted place anyways. Haunted? Yeah. We're just gonna dick around, maybe pick up an Ouija board on the way there. But if you can talk to ghosts, then that's just as good, right? Okay, fine. I'll see how this plays out. Really? Yeah. Maybe it'll be fun. Come on, let's go. Follow Craven and his friends out to the cemetery, or out of the cemetery. Wasn't even sure where we were going. Yeah, why do I just keep on getting dragged to these places, even though I did kind of agree to both of them? I felt as though I couldn't decline their invitation, especially since things didn't end that great with us last time, and I didn't want to leave a bad impression. But it was fine. I was sure that if I just stay close to Craven, I'd probably be okay. Followed close behind as they walked, talking amongst themselves. Wasn't really tuned in on their conversation, too busy caught up in my own thoughts. And then, after a while, we entered a much different part of the city. This area of the city was more suburban than anywhere else. There were actual, well, houses. Kind with lawns and stuff and not just apartments. Weren't anything special, or anything too special. Just standard houses. Guess a house is worth it if you really value your privacy. But these areas of towns always felt so out of place. And since there were only houses here, no shops or anything like that, felt like a trespasser entering the neighborhood. Even if all we were doing was walking around. Like I said I would, I stayed close to Craven. And I made note of the house they were approaching, and then stopped in front of it. Yeah, this place has definitely seen better days. Here she is. This house was a bit bigger and nicer than the others on the road. Had it not been for the state of disrepair that it was in. You could see the cracks in the windows all the way from the sidewalk. Not to mention all the tall, unruly grass that was probably hadn't been cut in ages. Looked like there were probably some sort of gate or fence at one point, but not anymore. There was nothing stopping us from waltzing right up to the front door. This house is haunted. Well, just look at it. What makes this haunted? Did someone die here? Have you ever seen a ghost before? Did someone die here? Hell if I know. So then how is this place supposed to be haunted if you don't even know someone died in here? And how can you be sure it's haunted? Would it be haunted imply that there's a ghost here? Come on, no bickering, you're wasting time. Let's go in already. We walked up to the front door. Craven was able to open it with no resistance at all. As soon as the door was opened, an awful stench flooded out from the inside of the house. Well, I think that answers our question. If the stench is a, dead body, how long has this place been abandoned for? What's that picture back there? I feel like that person seems familiar. We stepped into the house and through the archway, which led us into what looked like a living room. It was in shambles to say the least. Uh-oh. Was somebody, actually murdered in here? Coughed after just a few steps inside. It felt hard to breathe, as if there was too much dirt in the air to breathe properly. It was all very gross. Yuck. Didn't realize how fucking moist this air would be. Have you been here before? Kinda. Doesn't matter. Let me guess, you guys were too chicken to come inside? Needed Scary Mary to be here? We're here, so, go on. Do your thing. Oh, what, the ghost thing? Duh. That's kind of why we're here. We're all here for. What she means is that we'd like to see you talk to ghosts, like you claim to be able to do. Oh, right. Well, I mean, it isn't that easy. So far, I've only been able to do it when I'm asleep. And, well, you just woke me up a little while ago. Oh, come on. I'm sure you can do it. You have to at least try. I didn't drag you all the way out here for nothing. But we don't even know if this place is even haunted. Or if it's just a waste to begin with. Well, there's only one way to check that, then, isn't there? Still, like I said, I just woke up, you know. I know I'm usually pretty good at, just falling asleep wherever. But I don't think I can fall back asleep this quickly after waking up. Griffin, can you sing a lullaby? Fuck no. Yeah, I figured as much of a response. You do it. Aw, Crow, you know my singing voice isn't as angelic as yours. Mars, would you be able to fall asleep if I sang a lullaby? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Crowboy's gonna sing for us. Fuck you, it's not for you. Crow seemed embarrassed. Lay down on the couch. I'll try singing for you. Hell yeah. Did what he asked of me. Do we really want to be, sleeping down on that couch? Probably really gross. River was already here, and I didn't want to let anyone down. Besides, I couldn't hurt to try, right? Lay back on the old couch and closed my eyes, hoping that it would break hoping it wouldn't break beneath my weight. Heard Craven's friend begin to giggle amongst themselves. Craven cleared his throat, readying himself to sing to me. Must admit, I almost giggled when I heard him start to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Though I'm not sure I would describe his voice as angelic. It was actually pretty nice to listen to. The only songs he usually sings along are loud punk ones, so it was a nice change of pace. And despite how dank the air was and how itchy the sofa felt, I actually did end up finding myself drifting off to sleep. And suddenly I was awake. I was in the bathroom of the old house. Did it work? Was I in the same realm as the ghosts again? Then maybe this house really was haunted after all. Hello? called out into the house. No response. Guess I better look around then. What have we gotten ourselves into? Got up from out of the tub, careful not to slip on my way out. I exited the bathroom and into the hallway. Looking down, this house seemed a lot bigger on the inside, even though it seemed big enough on the outside already. I hope I wouldn't get lost as I started to look around. Hallways were long and almost a bit disorienting. I had no idea what floor I was on, or where the staircase was, or any idea how to get back to the entrance. But if I was here right now, surely there was someone's ghost that I could talk with, right? I'll find my way around. Where should I look for them? Window, broken door, door with a crystal knob, a cracked door, or a jar door. A lot of doors. Okay, let's check the window first. I looked out the window to try to get a better gathering of where it was. Besides, it was probable that the ghost would be standing outside too, maybe in a garden or something. I wiped the dust off the window, coughing a bit as it came off and into the air. Got my hands into the glass and peered outside. Still pretty hard to see much, but it appeared as if I was at least on the second floor of the house. I didn't see anybody outside though. Ghosty, where are you? Okay, let's go for the broken door. Noticed that there was a door that had been broken off its hinges. It was placed precariously in front of the doorway it belonged to, so that I covered it, but wouldn't topple over. Walked over to it and grabbed the door with both hands. Lifted it up and then gently brought it to its side. Peered into the now open doorway. Little light from the windows leaked through, but it was enough to see with. There was an old metal frame single bed on one end of the room and an old desk on the other. Other than that, there wasn't much else. And there was no ghost either. Placed the door back in the front of the doorway, the way I'd found it. Okay, cracked door. Approached the door with a large crack across the front. Went to go reach for the knob. There is none. Looks like it had fallen off some time ago. Tried to push the door open, but it wouldn't budge. Leaned over and peered into the hole where the knob should be. Nothing. Okay, I was half expecting a jump scare or, something to be staring back at me. Rather, it was too dark to see anything. Oh well. Okay, door with the crystal knob. Push a door that had a crystal knob on it. I can show you my knob. None of the other doors I'd passed had something like this. Must have led to a special room. Grabbed the knob of the door. Let me guess. It's locked. Crystal felt cool in my hand. Turned the knob, but the door wouldn't open. Of course it wouldn't. Tried again, but it was still not open. Tried to just give up on it. Did not want to force it open. Besides, it was locked. Probably meant I wasn't supposed to be in there anyway. At least, not yet. But I'm not surprised that a important looking door is locked. Okay, well, that leaves us with one more door. Looked towards the door at the end of the hall. It was slightly ajar. Walked over to it and opened it all the way. Looked inside the room. There was a bookshelf with hardly any books, and a worn-down cozy chair to sit and read them in. But no ghost. Closed the door all the way this time and left it alone. That's weird. Kept looking, but the place seemed completely empty. What was going on? Surely I'd be waking up soon. When I did, I'm sure the others would be expecting to hear about what I found. I just had an idea. Maybe the reason the ghost isn't here is because, it's there with our friends, haunting them, doing God knows what. Should I just make up a story of a ghost I met here? I mean, they wouldn't know the difference if I did, right? Seemed like that'd be my only option until... Uh-oh. Footsteps. Someone here after all. And is running right towards me. Great. Had them run... Oh, they're running away from my direction. That's weird. Wait, come back. You sure you want to meet this ghost? I followed after them. Direction they ran to led me to a door. Another door. Great. When I opened it, there was a staircase behind it, leading upward into what looked like an attic door. Okay, well, let's climb. Well, there's only one thing to do here. Climbed up the stairs and opened the attic soul door. Upon reaching the top, I was confronted with another open doorway. Could they look there? Doorway imagery in this room, this place. Light was leaking through it. Was there a window up here? Walk closer, turn the corner, and then... Well, this is, something. Okay, let's take them down. I have to. Whoever you are. It kind of looked like, our wolf friend. Well, at least the outline. But that'd be weird. Why are they here? Took a step forward. Raised my hand up to... God damn it, Sapara. Of course it's her making a fucking joke. It'd only be her to make a joke like this. Boo. Fell backwards and fell onto the floor. But also there's rather concerning that she's in a place like this. Fell backwards and... yeah. Dude, that was so fucking funny. Yeah. You keep telling yourself that, buddy. Oh my god. Just see the look on your face right now. Got you good, dude. Also, better question, how are you here? Uh-oh. I started to sob. Bawl. Quite loudly. And embarrassingly. Sorrel tried to talk to me, but I was too wrapped up in my own tears. Heard heavy thumps and a faint, "Hey, what's going on?" as Croven and Theodore found their way up to the attic to meet us. Wait, so they can now enter this realm? When they saw me, both of them seemed shocked and upset. Quickly diverted their attention to Sapara. Hey, what the fuck happened? What did you do to us, Sapara? It wasn't anything. I just pretended to hang from the noose. You fellas spoke when she got close. She's the one making a big deal of it. Dude, what the fuck? Not cool, dude. It wasn't the prank we agreed upon, asshole. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, this is a pirate we're talking about. Yeah, I do. Because I can. She's fucking stupid. Didn't do anything that bad. Bullshit. Didn't do anything that bad. Do fucking fast up. Whatever. Do you want me to say I'm sorry? No, you wanna leave me alone. Harry, wait. Ran out of the attic. Backed all the way out of the house. Kept running down the street until I got back to the more familiar areas of the city. Tears blurred my vision and I kept running. I think I was just being fueled by emotions at that point. I didn't want to think of any of them. Enough is enough. Tried so hard to be nice, to be polite, to be their friend. It was clear to me now that could never happen. I could never be friends with people like this. People like... I think Kroven continues to be friends with them. No wonder he's been so mean to me lately. And all of this was going on in my head. I still kept running. And running and running and running. Until bumped into somebody. Ow. Whoa. Is everything alright? That voice. Oh, hi. Long time no speak. Reginald. You okay? Huh? Oh. Sorry, I'll get out of your way. Well, wait just a minute. Seem awfully worked up. What happened? No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Not worry? Look at you. You're a mess. Sorry. That probably wasn't the right word choice, but... You're clearly very distressed. Do you want to talk about it? No, it's fine. I'll just go home. Mary, would you come with me? Huh? Why? Well, I was actually on my way to a little place that calms me down. But I think you could use a trip there too. Oh, no, that's okay. Please, you really don't have to worry. I'll be fine. I'd feel a lot better if you came with me. Please? Alright, I'll come with you. Rachel gave me a soft smile after I said it. Thank you. Now, please don't murder me. Very much appreciate the company. Come, follow me. Even though he said follow me, Rachel grabbed me by the wrist and began to guide me down the sidewalk. I was a bit confused on the direction we were going, though. It's this way? I didn't think there was much of anything on this road. Besides, a good spot to murder people. Well, it's a bit secret. Yeah, a place where nobody else goes and wouldn't be able to find my body. That's part of what I like about it. If it gets too popular, then that'd ruin the very peaceful atmosphere they have. I think it's better if less people know. Yeah, because good murder spot But I think I can trust you not to tell anyone. You know, because I'm going to be dead soon. Oh, alright. Kept walking with him. Eventually we reached a more desolate area of the city. Then there was no one walking in the streets. And all the windows of the buildings we started past were all dark. No one had any of their lights on. There were no cars in the street either. It was strangely barren around here. Say, what street are we on again? Are you sure we're going in the right direction? Yes, no need to worry. We're almost there. Okay. Then, at a certain point, Reginald stopped walking. Looked down into a dark alley. Of course, dark alley. Where else would I be going with this dude? Then we walked into it. Oh, great. And this is where I die. Oh, aren't you coming? I felt pretty weird about walking down into an alley. We had no one around. A street I'm unfamiliar with. But he was waiting there for me. Well, I know which option I gotta take. I'm walking away from this because I do not fucking trust it. In the recent events, I was going to say that I would be heading home instead. It's probably one of the smartest decisions Mary has been able to make in this entire game so far. And that's because I got to make it. But when we're doing Reginald's route though, we're going to be making a lot of dumb decisions when dealing with him. Just gotta hope that he's actually not a murderer. Specifically the butcher one. Reginald popped out from the alley once again and said, "What are you waiting for? It's this way." Well, shit. So much for making the right choice here. God damn it. Grabbed me by the wrist again and pulled me inside. Brought me to a door with a shiny and golden handle. Looked brand new, Mr. Grime of the alleyway. Raised a finger to his lips and said shush. And then he opened the door. Am I? Oh. Okay. A nice little cafe. Okay, there's actual people here and we're not gonna hopefully get murdered. And it was adorable. Pretty string lights were hanging from the walls and ceiling. And calm music played throughout. There were decorations of intricate tapestries and an addition of some rugs to soften the hard concrete floor. There were very few people and they hardly made any noise as they spoke. As if they were in a library, or trying not to disturb anybody else here. Not to mention the aroma. Even if I don't like coffee, I can't deny how pleasant the smell is. All of it together felt magical. See, told you it was nice. The place seems so delightful. However did you discover it? Yes, he followed some other sketchy guy down the alley. That's a secret. Maybe he was down the alleyway murdering somebody and came across it instead. That could be the other option. But maybe I'll tell you one day, before you murder me. Step further into the building, Reginald closing the door behind us. Well, I guess he's got to wine and dine us first before, going all murdery on us. Then I followed him to the counter, and he asked what I wanted. Oh, don't worry, I can pay for myself. No, please. I insist. Sit down and thank you for accompanying me. I tried to make a run for it. Are you really sure? Positive. Reginald ordered himself a coffee and I asked for a hot chocolate for myself. Good choice. Felt a little silly ordering it, but the barista didn't seem to care at all. Even when I asked him for marshmallows. Also, another good choice. You can never have a hot chocolate without marshmallows. After we got our drinks, Reginald and I plopped down on an empty couch in the building. You got a styrofoam cup. Paper, actually. And don't worry, it's recyclable. I think the mugs they offer here are cute, and better for the environment. But, well, how can I put it? I'm just particular about using the same things as other people. That's all. I believe they even allow you to bring your own mug, but that's a little silly, isn't it? Bring a mug from home, because I would still need to wash it afterwards. And I look absolutely absurd carrying a mug down the sidewalk. Got a point there. Anyways, are you feeling any better? Oh, who? Me? Yeah, I guess so. I'm not crying anymore, so that's a good thing. I think. Thank you again for bringing me here. No need to thank me. I'm just glad you're feeling better. But if it's okay to ask about now, what had gotten you so upset in the first place? Well, I guess it's okay to talk about. Especially since you wouldn't know these people anyway. Where to start though? Well, I spend a lot of time with my kinda cousin, and I recently met his other friends. Told Reginald all about what happened since I first met them. Don't know why. It was like I had to start with one thing, but then that led to all the other things too. I told him about how intimidating they were when I met them, and how they all disrespected the cemetery, and the incident that happened with them just today. Already I was trying to block it from my memory. Reginald listened, nodding along as I talked. Felt nice to have someone listen to me. Then I ran into you on the sidewalk. Now we're here, I guess. Sorry for going on like that. I just wasn't sure where to begin. Or end. Why are you apologizing? I'm actually very happy you told me. It's not good to always let things weigh down on you. You know, Mary, I must admit, I'm not at all a violent person. Yeah, sure, buddy, sure. Oh, I wish I could teach those dolts a lesson right now. Why do they get off thinking that kind of behavior is alright? No, it's okay. I just won't hang around them anymore. At least I tried, right? That's all you can do in this life. Try. But yes, don't worry about people like that. They clearly can't appreciate a good thing when it's right in front of them. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. It means a lot to me too. And then I just received a text message. Great. Took my phone out. Griffin had messaged me. Harry, where did you go? Yeah, like you'd want to know. Maybe you should know, because I could be murdered in the next 10 minutes or so. You're not at the cemetery. At least I don't see you here. Well, let's just say it, be straightforward and say I'm not there. Actually, Okay, well, why bother giving me the option then, if you're not going to respond? Put my phone away without responding to him. Reginald, are you busy? I mean, he's busy having a coffee with me. No, not really. I'm trying to run a few errands, but nothing that needs my immediate attention. Why do you ask? Can I come along? You want to run errands with me? Yeah. I don't really feel like going home. At least, not right now. Well, if you're certain, more than welcome to come along. I more than appreciate the company. Thank you again. Spent the rest of the day helping Reginald with his errands. Wasn't anything too big. Brought some stuff from the hardware store, things that he needed for a bit of DIY car repair, or, you know, for murdering people. Wrenches, screwdrivers, antifreeze, oils. But nothing too big to carry. Also helped him pick up a few groceries. I was running low on milk and eggs. Pretty standard stuff. But I picked up some strawberries too, before they go out of season. Wasn't anything too exciting, but it was nice to be able to do something simple with him. And enjoy completing these simple tasks. Someone who wasn't trying to trick me or make me cry, but could also be someone who potentially might murder me, and I really should get that a break. But we knew it started to get dark. Told Reginald I ought to get out. Get going. Going safely then, alright? Promised him I would. And then went to catch the next bus home. Well, at least my day wasn't completely bad. Or at least that's what I thought initially. God damn it, what's gonna happen now? Once I made it home and opened the door to the cabin, someone was waiting there for me. He was not happy. Shouldn't I be the one who's not happy? About fucking time you got home. Where the hell were you? Didn't answer any of my fucking texts. Well, of course I didn't. Hey, I'm mad at you. You're mad at me? I'm the one who's supposed to be mad here. Do you have any fucking idea what could have happened to you? Can't be any worse than what you and your friends did to me. Is really what this is about? What the hell do you think it's fucking about? Get the fuck over it, Mary. I need to apologize. I can't get over that easily. People just wanted to make fun of me. Seriously? Not like I can fucking control every little thing they do. You know that how they are by now. Hey, mad at you. You're mad at me? I'm the one who's supposed to be mad here. Do you have any fucking idea what could have happened to you? Can't be any worse than what your friends did to me. Is this really what this is about? I mean, what else do you think it's about, dude? Get the fuck over it, Mary. You apologize, I can't get it. You just wanted to make fun of me. Seriously? Not like I can fucking control every little thing that they do. You know how they are by now. Besides, it isn't my fucking fault. So I don't know why the fuck you're getting so fucking mad at me. Because you let them do it. You never say anything. Maybe they stop if you didn't keep letting it happen. Hey, don't start turning this back on me. If you weren't such a sensitive crybaby, we wouldn't be having this problem. I can't believe you say that. Yeah, you're making fun of me again. There you go again, making fun of me. Don't Don't you have anything better to do? Give me a goddamn break. Maybe that's why you're so mean to me lately. Huh? Come on. Come again? What is that supposed to mean? You're around with such awful people. When do you become such a bad person? Oh, really now? That's how you feel? I didn't mean it. No, it isn't. That's not what I meant. I mean, it is kind of what I meant. Sure, this one. It is. Oh. Where's with the illusions of fucking choice in this section of the game? It is how I feel. I know at what point you stopped, but you definitely aren't a good person anymore. Don't know who this person is. The Kroven I know wouldn't have been so cruel. Kroven you know ain't that rich. Let me tell you something. Kroven you knew died with the other fucking... whatever that word is. Kroven. Can't say that. I'm so fucking over this already. You really hate me that much? Why are you even still here? Can't believe this shit. Maybe I should just leave. That's how you feel. Maybe you should. Take all your stupid fucking baggage with you. Kroven stormed off after that. I went the other way and marched upstairs. Felt like crying all over again. I think I used up all my tears for the day. And back to texting this weirdo. Yeah, because, well, that's what I always do before I go to bed. When I opened my phone, I was surprised to see I'd had a few messages from someone. Yeah, gee, I wonder who. Oh, it was Twyla. Okay. Hadn't really seen her since that night at the club. Hey, Mary. I was late, so I don't blame you if you're already in bed. But I figured I'd ask you anyways, since not overly time sensitive. I'm going to be at the library tomorrow. Looking for anything I can find that might help out with our town's little problem. You could come and help me research if you're up for it. Yeah, I can come help. I think that's a really great idea. We should... there first thing tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'll be there that early. But I'll be sure to see you there. I had agreed to meet with Twyla. Maybe part of me did it in spite of Kroven. But it'd be a nice distraction, I think. Distraction from all this bad stuff that happened today. And I wouldn't have to think about it tomorrow. I got up the next morning and hurried myself out of the house. Wasn't even sure if Kroven was still home. But I wasn't going to stick around long enough to find out. Headed to the library as quick as I could that morning. Even though Twyla said she wasn't going to be around so early, she was still there when I arrived. I just noticed the little plushie out there on the top right. They're so cute. Twyla, you're already here. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm here. I thought you said you wouldn't be here so early. I don't think it's super early. But that's not the point. You're here to help me research, right? Oh yeah, of course. Just tell me what I need to do. I need you to fetch some books for me. Oh great, I'm her little errand girl. Twyla handed me a list of books she needed. I've worked in the library before, so I know they're here. Just want you to pick up a few for starters. Alright, I think I can do that. Yeah, I should sure hope so. Right. I took Twyla's list and began to grab the books for her. There were a few psychology books and also some filled with, like, periodicals? Is that how you describe it? I don't know. But what I did know is that if I kept carrying so many books at once, I'd topple over. It's happened before. I began to hand them over to Twyla. Seemed very focused as she took the books from me. Sometimes when I'd hand her a book, she'd slide one over to me with the pages open. I'd close it and go return it to the proper shelf. It was only after a few books I realized she was probably anticipating I read the passages she had opened. Yeah, you're a little slow, aren't you, Mary? Oh well. I just continued fetching her books and shelving them back again, absent-mindedly. Just seemed like the best thing for me to do, to be able to help. Doubt that I would understand the information as well as she did. I am, well, not the brightest at times. Yeah, we gathered that. You're distracted. Nah, you don't say. Am I? Certainly seem a bit out of it. Is everything alright? Well, I had a fight with a friend last night and we still haven't made up. I see. Well, that's not gonna help us here. Huh? Want to help? You're gonna have to pull yourself together. You know the issue we're dealing with is much more serious than whatever dumb fight you and your friend had, right? I guess. Yeah. Sorry. Are you going to be like this the whole time? I don't know. You can leave. Huh? Are you sure? I thought you needed my help. Clearly you aren't going to be any help to me like this. Don't take it so harshly. Doing you a favor, if anything. Call you again next time I need you for something. Remember not to forget about all this, okay? Okay? Sorry I couldn't be of more help. It's fine. See you later. See you. Left the last of the books on the table for her and then headed out of the library. Wasn't much help after at all, was I? Well, because I was too thinking about... Dude, what the fuck? Croven? What are you doing there with her? Did I already tell you to stay away from her? What? Did you just, like, not listen? Or not care? You're just trying to piss me off at this point, aren't you? Trying to help her with something. No, not like it's any of your business in the first place. Excuse me? Girl is definitely my business. Just so she's talking to you. What's so bad about her? Can't just tell me to do something and not explain why. Why not? Don't trust me anymore, huh? Guess it's just as well. Let me tell you this then. You stay the fuck away from her. Stay the fuck away from me. Croven stomped past me after that. Didn't apologize when his shoulder bumped into mine. Just kept walking. Hoped that wherever he was going, it wasn't home. 'Cause that was the only place I wanted to be right now. Even if it seemed like he would prefer I not be there anymore. To ask you something. You always do, don't you? Please. Apologies, it wasn't meant to appear sarcastic. Go on. Do you know who I'm with? How do you mean? Like, do you know about other people connected to me? And if you do, are you coming for them too? Please? Yes. Wait. Yes to which question? I'm sorry. I have to go. Yeah, convenient. Good night, Mary. That's a bit concerning. Days passed. Days often do. Things in the house have been incredibly tense. Can't even recall the last time I physically spoke to Croven. Maybe it was the day at the library. I don't know. I really don't remember. Not like I don't see him at all. And when we do see another, we don't talk. Really awkward. Sometimes we find ourselves in the same room, or one or both of us would just leave and say good morning or good night. If I see him on the street, he looks away. Wish things weren't like this. Just really want things to go back to normal. Back before. Really want things to be better. Yeah, for him to apologize or for me to apologize. Yeah, for him to apologize, cause fuck him. Is that bad? It's just, I feel like I'm always the one apologizing. Am I? Am I just saying that because it's what I want to be true? Regardless, wish I could hear him say it. Remind me that he cares, because he does care about me, alright? I hope so. I sat in the living room for the remainder of the day, at least until dinner time, that is. Fire was on and I was reading, but I knew I would have to start cooking something soon. Then, I heard Croven coming through the front door. So not feeling comfortable being in the same room as him, I got up to move into the next room. When... Oh. Huh? Mary. You know I love you, right? Like even when I'm mad or yelling. Promise I don't mean it. Really don't mean it. Yeah, I know. I love you too. Are you okay? No. Oh, shit. Theodore died. Oh, Crow. Turned around to hug Croven properly this time. Didn't ask him what happened. Didn't seem to be in the mood to talk about it. I don't think I was either. Helped him prepare the service. Perhaps it's more apt to say that I prepared the service because he asked me to. So passionate about it. Told me. I know you'll make sure he has the best one. It was just... I know passionate is the right word. Man, poor dude. Even though he is a bit of a fucking asshat. I hope it was a nice service. I like to think that it was. I did try my best to pull it all together after all. get lots of flowers and a nice spot for him to rest. Gregory was responsible for inviting everyone. Everyone wasn't a lot of people. Wasn't sure if it was because no one wanted to attend, or if it was because Theo only had this many friends. Looked around. Sapara wasn't there. That's weird.